Is there ever a time in your life when you feel stretched to the point of breaking? That's never a good feeling. It's also not a good thing for our knitting. Hi, welcome to CHeri Knits. I love knitting and I want you to love it too. Today I'm going to show you a really great stretchy bind off that you can use for things like cowls when you need to be able to lift it up and over your head and not worry about it breaking. Let's get started. Let me show you how to do a stretchy bind off. Now, this is a bind off that I am currently using for most of my projects. It's not super stretchy and sloppy, but I feel like it matches the elasticity of longtail cast on, which is my preferred cast on. And so I tend to combine the two. It's really nice for a project like a cowl where you need to be able to pull both pieces over your head. And so you want the cast on and the bind off to be stretchy enough that it gives a little bit. Sometimes a traditional bind off is not very elastic, and a lot of people tend to bind off and sometimes even cast on, but bind off really tight. Now you can avoid that tight bind off with using a size, 1 or 2 sizes larger of needle to do the bind off. But this is such an easy bind off. You might discover that you just want to use it for all your everyday knitting. So what you do is work your piece, and we'll just say that this is my project. I'm at the top. I'm ready to do the bind off. So I want to push the stitches so I'm ready to work. And then what you're going to do is knit those first 2 stitches together through the back loops. And so instead of going from the front to back like that, going through the back loops goes this way, and you go through both of them. I'm going to turn it a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going through the back like that, and it's going to look like that, and then knit. So knit 2 together through the back loops. Once you've done that, you'll take the stitch that was created and just pop it right back over to the left needle and repeat. So that stitch that you just moved over with the next stitch, go ahead and grab them through the back loops, wrap, bring it through, lift it off, slip that straight across. We call that slipping purlways, straight back over to the left needle, and continue doing this across until you've worked all the stitches. So knit 2 together through the back loop, wrap, pull it through, off, and then take that stitch and slip it back over. Now you're going to repeat this to the very end. So these last 2 stitches I have, knit together through the back loop, pull that through, lift it off. Now, how I like to finish this off is just make that loop big, 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 pulling the end through until it's all the way through and it's bound off. And you can see that it just has a little more stretch, but not too much stretch, but a little more stretch than a standard bind off would have. It's very easy. It looks very similar. It looks really nice and neat. I hope you like it. And remember, you can do this. You are the boss of your knitting. I hope that was helpful to you. Check out the link below to my Ravelry page where there's lots of patterns for cowls, and you can try this really cool stretchy bind off on your next cowl project. Have a great day.